Here's Blair Walsh now about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. It's Young on first down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 30 yards there. Now, I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
He got it there. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Young. Over the middle, that's caught by T.O. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
Leopard! Leopard! Gone!
A first down throw for Young. That is incomplete. Jeremy Hill was the one he was trying to hit there, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Fourth down, Young. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Randy Moss from 17 yards out. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
He was simply incredible at finding the end zone during his tenure in the NFL. Holds the NFL single-season touchdown reception record with 23 back in 2007, partner.
Well, you also reminded me that Randy Moss set the rookie record with 17 touchdown grabs all the way back in 1998.
Oh, you remember that season? He felt he had so much to prove to the league. He didn't go as high in the draft as he thought he should have, and he tried to make everyone else pay.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory. A big play there. 65 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. Out of the gun, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. He's going to get it running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. From a distance, he'd certainly like to forget. This one from 27 yards out. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Out now come the Legends. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Steve Young on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
3rd and long for Young. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Here's Young. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired. On 1st down, it's long. His throw right around the 6. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. They run for it with a Jay. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. Ajayi stopped short on 4th and goal, and the ball will go over on the goal line stand.
Leopard! 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 Leopard!
Out of his end zone, Young. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. It's going the other way. They've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Locke. That's complete right around the 8. And he will have a touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 4 yards out. And the Madden Legends are in for 6.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Extra point up and good by Walsh. And the lead is now 10-7. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
No. Patriot! Patriot!
Play action now. Here's Steve Young. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A good pickup there at 22. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words.
Detroit! Detroit!
First down, Young. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Young looks to throw on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a first down throw for Young, eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Jeremy Hill there was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Here's Steve Young. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Randy Moss with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Madden Legends are in for 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find some space to turn upfield, but this defense having none of it. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Love. Flushed out right, and an alley to run. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. The final shot before the break. Lock. And this one's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. We now proceed to the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon. So
that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Lott. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Play action. It's Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Lott. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. There to him, Terrell Edmonds.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on second down is Locke. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. To throw is Locke. He hits Baldwin right side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now. And surprisingly, this is the first. And look at this. It's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up.
Now he'll be hit from behind, and he has landed on hard. Von Miller in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Second down, Young. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Moss. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? From the gun, Steve Young. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Luck on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Luck again. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
Now it's Locke. He finds his man, Baldwin. And able to get him down, but he does Eagles reach the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He's going to get it running right. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, Luck. And this is going to be incomplete. Great hands there defensively to knock the ball away in the end zone. My partner just stood up. It's 4th and goal, and the game coming down to one play.
And there's no way you're getting me back down there again. They have to do it one more time. This is exciting.
Glad you remembered to come back on mic for this. Back to throw. Forced out to his feet. He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play.